Surprise, I'm here first. I'm the first one here. I've been here the whole time. And I'm on the floor. No one can hear you, Mother. You're still in the green room. It's just me. Me, myself, and I. And my dog's toy on the floor. His favorite. I'm so mad about this. Because I bought this. It's a little chicken leg. It's so cute. It has a little squeaker in it that when you like shake it, it does a little but do you hear any error? Because I don't. Because he broke it same day. Mother, you're still not here. You're in the green one. No one can hear you. Bring yourself into the thing. Okay, no, it's too late. I'm bringing you in. I didn't want to bring you in without your permission.
Without my permission. You got me up at 10 o'clock in the morning without my permission.
No, that's with your permission. You started this stream. The chicken leg is broken.
You started this nonsense 10 o'clock in the morning.
But you started it today.
Whatevs. Hey, Ari. Hola, Ari.
Hello. And I am on the floor because I am once again last minute working on a farmer's market poster.
You can't do the whole show on the floor. That's uncomfortable.
It is a little uncomfortable, but not that uncomfortable. I have a pillow under my tummy, so I'm pretty comfortable actually. I might shift around a couple times.
You cannot spend an hour and a half on the floor.
You can't tell me what to do.
I can. I'm your mother.
Except, actually, I don't live there, and I'm in my own house, and I can sit on my floor if I want. How about that? What do we have to say about that?
Count me in, please. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Wednesday morning edition of the Conversation Chair. Slightly late because my computer seems to know when it's Wednesday and doesn't want to start. If you've never been here before and you're wondering what this show is about, it's not about anything. We just get together and talk because we're in two different locations and don't get to see each other every day. I am your presenter, Dani, the lethargic lass. And with me is my co-presenter, my partner in crime, and my wee bairn,
Artemis the Floored Fae, today.
Because she's a weirdo. We are here. Oh, I got something in my eye. We are here for your body doubling needs. Clearly we're body doubling because she's working while I'm talking. So we are here for your body doubling needs. We are here to keep you, we are here to be your audio ambiance, your background sound. We are here to keep you company while you are watching the children, doing the laundry, mopping the floors, or trying to convince Amazon Kindle to refresh its recommendations because right now you have an embarrassing amount of gay erotica on your home screen.
Scandal! Is that your real life?
That is my real life.
Scandal! Scandalous! Shame. Kindle is out here trying to out you.
Shame.
Put you on blast.
So, how are things going besides you laying on the floor?
Doing pretty good. I, right before this, had my first therapy session.
Today?
Today.
Oh,
at 9
wow.
a.m. this morning.
Oh, wow.
Because that's the time that she had available that I also could do things even though I didn't want to get up. But it went well. Today was just the assessment part of things. So she had to like go through a list of questions to figure out like what we need to work on, what we need to talk about, areas we should focus on. She did mention possibly getting tested for ADHD, which I was like,
no.
I had a feeling.
Oh no, we don't allow that around here.
We don't allow ADH or D?
Nope.
Oh.
We already got LGBTQIA. We don't need plus.
Why not get the whole
We don't
alphabet?
need the AD, H and D and tisms and all. We don't need none of that.
Too late. Surprise, too late.
Not. I refuse to accept it.
Okay. When I show up with a paper from a certified doctor, we'll see
I
how
already
it
I
goes.
already accepted the alphabet mafia. I'm not accepting that other nonsense.
Okay. If you say so. But yeah, I had my therapy session and I'm working on a poster that I should have worked on a couple days ago, but am finishing
You are
right now.
not allowed to make being neurospicy your personality.
I'm not gonna make it my personality. It is my personality. That's just my brain. I'm not gonna talk about it all the time. It's
But
just my
you know
brain.
what I mean.
Yes.
We met somebody who that was their whole personality.
No, I know what you mean. No, that is not what I'm going to do. But I'm hoping that a diagnosis could help me find things that help my brain, so I'm stop being late for work and stop procrastinating and doing projects hours before they need to be done, like this poster.
Uh-huh.
Yes. But that was my morning. Also, I do have a few tiny delights.
And Ari sending messages while I'm on stream. Rude.
Ooh, he does that to me too,
Rude.
as if we're not doing anything else. But I have a couple tiny delights. My tiny delights are all songs. So if you have some tiny delights you wanted to go over.
Let me bring up my... Well, first, let's put our tiny delights up on the screen.
I didn't put any of them in the Google Keep, but I have them all pulled
Tiny
up.
delights, where are you? Oh, you updated the banner.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my tiny delight is I had two, and I didn't list the second one because I thought I would remember it, and I don't remember it, so it wasn't that important, I guess. My tiny delight is YouTube Shorts for needlework techniques.
Okay.
Because,
like cross stitching and for embroidery.
well, when I say needlework, I mean knitting, crochet, cross stitch, embroidery, anything that's, a string and a something.
What do they call it? Textile? No.
Textile arts, I guess, but I just say
textile
needlework. Because with the exception of crochet hooks, pretty much all of those call their tools needles. So I call it needlework. Anyway, ever since YouTube, well, not ever since YouTube became a thing, but, within the last 10 years, tutorials on YouTube have really been big.
They've had an experience.
And over the last 10 years, you could really turn to YouTube if you wanted to know how to do XYZ. I constantly have to go back to YouTube to remember how to refill the ink on these things that I use for work, these stamps. I've got the ink bottle down here, and I always forget how to put the ink in there. So, but I know that there's a YouTube video that I can go and look at. And I also forget sometimes how to put the cartridge in my printer, and there's a YouTube video for that. But anyway, videos for there we go. Videos for needlework things tend to be like recipes before YouTube came up with the shorts thing. you know how you go to a recipe page and they can't
And it's
just
their
give you
whole life story.
they have to give you the life story before, so that they can copyright their recipe. They have to put their life story with it. So, and you just scroll down to get the recipe. Well, videos are the same thing. It seems like every time I go to remember how to do the long tail cast on or something like that, there's always a
Yes.
video of somebody and they have, let me see, like they'll have the yarn and stuff and the needles in their hand,
But they're just
and
talking.
they're talking, and you're sitting here like this, wait, and their face is not on screen, so all you've got is this,
But they're
and
just
they're
standing there
talking
talking. Yes.
and talking and
Yes.
talking. Because a lot of times I have it pulled up while I'm watching TV with your father, so I don't have the sound on for the video. So I'm just sitting here with a video like this, and I'm like, when are they gonna start doing something?
That's when I
But
use
now,
that 2 times speed.
but now, even when I use the 2 times speed, a lot of times they're still sitting here
Yapping.
forever, and I have to just scrub to get to the end. But and I try to pick the shortest videos. Like if it's a 10-minute video to show me how to
Yeah.
cast on, I know that one's gonna be too long. So I try to find something that's like a 3-minute video or something. But even then, a lot of times they are talking way too long. And then I just figured out last week when I did a search that a lot of shorts came up for the thing that I was looking for, and I'm like, this
Yep.
is perfect. A minute and a half for you to show me the thing that I needed how to do. And even a minute and a half is too long because you're just showing me how to do it twice.
Yep.
So, but that's better than sitting through a 10-minute video or scrubbing through a 10-minute video trying to figure out when are you going to start showing me the technique. And even then, sometimes they'll start the technique and they're like, okay, you loop over and you pull through, and then they'll sit there with it halfway pulled through, and then they're talking some more.
Yes.
I'm
They're like,
like,
and make sure you're going through
please.
the right loop and blah blah blah. Like, please just do the
And
motion
they
lengths.
start, and then they say, and then they see this here, and then this here, and then this here, and then this here, and I'm like, oh
Yeah.
my
They'll
god.
pull out the yarn needle and like go under this loop, not this loop,
Uh huh.
this loop. And I'm like, girl, I
I know that must
try
be
so
that
hard.
must be
Yeah.
necessary for somebody who is just learning.
Yes.
But considering all I learned I've told this before, but all I learned on both knitting and crochet was I learned the chain from a live person, and I learned the cast on from a live person, and they were visiting for the summer, and then they were gone. So
Mm-hmm.
everything else I learned from books that maybe had a hand drawn illustration, a photograph if you were lucky, no videos because the internet didn't even exist yet.
Yeah.
So I know that you don't necessarily have to have all of that. I think that's why I lose my patience, because I know you don't necessarily have to have all of that.
And I'm sure I agree with you. I'm sure that it's helpful for like newer people and like less experienced people. I wish that it was more commonplace to have like a tag on your videos that's like tutorial for experienced
Mhm.
users or something. It's like
Mhm.
here, like at the begin, or like if they do like a long video at the beginning, show like, okay, for someone who's experienced, this is how you do it: yarn over, go through this loop, yarn over again, pull through, and then that's it. For if you need more explanation, stay tuned and I'll do it slowly.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly, because a lot of times what I'm looking up is a stitch that is not very common. Like I
yes,
want to learn how to do, like I needed a reminder on how to do a stacked double crochet, you know.
I just looked up stacked single crochet the other day.
And that's not a common thing that a beginner is going to do anyway. So
Yeah.
don't treat me like this is the first time I'm crocheting.
Well, to be fair though, the beginners these days are like, I've never crocheted anything before, but actually I want to crochet my wedding dress, so I'm doing that
That
now.
is true.
Like, the beginners are jumping into the deep end.
that's a whole other That's a whole other thing. Why are you trying to fly when you haven't even learned how to walk yet?
I can sympathize though, because I've had so many. Looking in the chat, first of all, Robin is saying they're bringing MySpace back. Wild. They brought it back
Yes,
a while
I
ago,
heard
more as
that.
like a music thing. And Ronald is like, this duster will be my death, and that's on fact. And that's on facts.
I almost asked him about that duster last night because I was watching the Heart board game stream, and I thought, well, that would be rude for me to interrupt their stream talking about crochet, so I won't do that. But yeah, MySpace, they did briefly try to bring it back. I think it was like maybe 8 years or so ago, and make it a
Yeah, they brought it
music
back as like a
thing
music platform.
because Justin Timberlake was putting money into it. I remember. Ronald said he wishes I had interrupted the stream, but that would be rude. That would be rude.
Nah, he's giving you carte blanche now. You can interrupt the stream whenever you want.
I didn't want to be rude. But other life updates, I am I mean not really life updates, just did you have any tiny delights?
Yes, I had 3 songs that have been stuck in my head. They are not, I'm going to mute the music. They're not the same song. They're not the same genre or anything, but they give me the same kind of delight and excitement as when I listened to the Instacart ham commercials.
Oh, good Lord. Girl.
I don't know why some songs really just tickle me so much. So this is the first one. This first one is, it's literally 50 seconds is the whole
Okay.
song. And I have it on Spotify and have been listening on repeat. So 2 of the songs are from an artist called Ian McConnell. I found him on YouTube because he puts out YouTube shorts of just like him singing funny little ditties playing his guitar. So
Okay.
this is one of the ones that I've been obsessed with. It's called Bangladesh.
You never take me to Bangladesh. You never cook me sausage on an open flame. Never anoint me with oil. Never write me a novel. You never poison the mojitos of my enemies. You never make me a marzipan. Never defend my honor in a holy war. You never treat me like Oprah. Never go supernova. You never anamorph, transform into a cloud of bees. It's like you don't care. It's like you don't care.
I can see having a mild obsession with that. That's kind of
You can
catchy.
learn back-end web development.
Ads. There we go. Yeah, it's absolutely a bop. Love it so much. The next one is also Ian McConnell. Ooh, but I've got to do all kinds of stuff to switch my screen again. Cause it hates me.
Your screen doesn't hate you.
Everything hates me. Here we go. So this other one is also Ian McConnell. This one is longer, so I'm not gonna play the whole thing. But this song is called Mechanic.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't share it correctly. Well, struggle. There we go.
Vehicular maintenance. Seeing McConnell on the track. Higgity, higgity, higgity. I am not your friend. I'm not your lover. I'm not your mother. I'm your auto mechanic. I'll fix your car, but not your heart. So don't call me in a panic. I'm only your mechanic. I am not your friend. I'm not your lover. I'm not your mother. I'm your auto mechanic. I'll fix your car, but not your heart. So don't call me in a panic. I'm only your mechanic.
So that's the chorus of that one.
Cute.
Yes, it is. And both of those songs are on Spotify. So if you want to listen, very, very fun little bops to listen to. I should go listen to that, Ari. Did you send it to me on Spotify or did you send it to me on Messenger? I don't remember where you sent it to me. Or just send it to me again and I'll listen to it. Sorry, I'm trying to pull up the last one. So the last song is not really a song. The last song is I'm trying to find the point that I need in the song to play. The last song is a Trixie Mattel remix.
Oh Lord.
It's so good. I've almost found it. Okay. So I'm not playing the whole thing. I'm just going to play like one section of it. And I'm not even going to tell you what it is. I'm sure you'll recognize it immediately.
I doubt I will, but go ahead.
Oh, you will. Trust me, you will.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
But isn't it a bop? Also, crazy for me to be listening to this as someone who has never really watched Little House on the Prairie.
Oh Lord. This is childhood right here.
And now you can listen to it as a remix bop.
The remix.
Okay, I'm gonna stop that as well. But yes, those are the 3 songs that I have been just kind of obsessed with over the last week or so.
Oh, good Lord. Good Lord. So, anything else going on in your life?
Oh, I'm trying to think. Oh, I never switched the music. We were still playing the pre-music. Outside of having to... Oh, thank you for sending the message again, Ari. Outside of having to find another van for vacation. That's my little stinker for this week. I'm so pissed. Because, like, girl, did they wreck it? Like, what happened that we can no longer drive this van? Did someone wreck your van? Like, what? That's the only explanation that I can think of where it was, like, mechanically sound previously and all of a sudden it is unrentable. Somebody rented it and wrecked the van. I feel it.
And is Ari using that that I can't remember the name of it, that service that's like the Airbnb for cars?
Yeah. Turo. Turo.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking in my head. I couldn't remember.
Because it's a little bit cheaper than trying to go through like an official car renting service. And I like it. I like the idea of it. I definitely like it, but very frustrated that happened. And Ari said that he messaged the guy and like asking, hey, what happened to it, what's wrong with it, trying to suss out like maybe it's still drivable, maybe like we'd be okay, but has heard absolutely nothing. So he found 3 other cars. I looked at them, thought 2 of them were good, so I don't know. Ari, did you put money down on 2 of those or on one of those? Or did you decide
I can't make a vote. The message he said was he wanted us to kind of vote on the 2 that y'all narrowed down to. I know nothing about cars. In case you don't know, for vacations, I am a passenger princess. I don't make any of the plans. I throw my clothes into a suitcase and show up. I am only in charge of packing the games for vacation. That is what I do.
Well, I would say just look at the pictures and look at like what looks roomier, what looks more comfortable. Yeah, what looks nicer, like Ari said in the chat. Because that's basically all I did. I was like counting seats, looking at the space in the back to make sure it looked like there would be enough space for the luggage. I kind of looked at the setup in the front to see like what our air conditioner and music situation was going to be. But outside of that.
Speaking of which, this probably should go in our media consumption, but this is more of a life thing. When are we starting the playlist? Yeah.
I was going to send it out this week.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
And then everybody can start adding stuff. And Ari, if you got Tyler in the room, you tell him right now, if he overloads this playlist, I am trusting him.
We do not want an EDM ride. If
he overloads that playlist again, his privileges will be revoked and he will not be able to add songs. Don't overload it. I will remove every single song he puts on there.
Because I had to resist the urge to put entire albums on there myself, so I'm sure he can do it.
But yeah, I was gonna send it out this week.
Okay, so we ready to move on to Yarny Crafty Thoughts.
Yes, and I did actually work on some stuff.
And Ari said that he heard you. He is right next to him.
Good. I gotta get up and get all my crochet stuff out.
Well, while you're getting up and getting your crochet stuff, I can say that there hasn't been anything interesting in yarn news. I've gotten several emails as usual from Inspirations and Hirschner's, but they're just pretty much talking about sales because everything is Christmas in July right now, although we just flipped into August, but everything is Christmas. Was Christmas in July for the past couple weeks, so they were showing a lot of Christmas blankets and
I hope they do a summer one.
All the white yarn for like snowy type things. They did do a Summerween one.
Did we see the Summerween one?
No, because I looked at it and the costumes were boring and ugly. So, well, I can't.
No, thank you for saving us from that.
I can't say ugly because somebody designed them. Somebody might like them, but they weren't.
But not to our taste.
They weren't my taste. You know me. I'm not a Summerween girl anyway.
I like Halloween stuff. I was just in Michael's the other day, or actually 2 days ago, buying the poster board for this poster that I should be working on. And they had all their Halloween stuff out, and I was like, yes. Though Michael's is doing, they had like a whole like tragic Romeo and Juliet, like a sword that said Capulet, a sword that said Montague, like the very dramatic. For some reason, they're doing a dramatic Shakespeare thing with some of their Halloween stuff that I don't understand. But it looks cool.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think, was there a Shakespeare movie that came out or something? Why?
No, I assumed everything was going to be Odyssey themed.
Yeah.
Which I like, I don't know. I am in debate on whether I want to see the Odyssey, because like,
I have no interest whatsoever.
I like the story of the Odyssey. I was enjoying watching Epic, and still need to finish that with Ari.
I still have not watched Epic.
Do it. The story of the Odyssey is interesting to me. It's like I don't know, it's vaguely interesting to me. And also, Tom Holland and Zendaya, like, I can support that. I'll watch the people. I've been overloaded with YouTube shorts of their relationship, and I'm like, okay, they're cute. Yeah. Stop showing me the same 5 videos. Some of them are new, and I'm like, okay, this is cute. Some of y'all need to stop showing the same 5 videos. But I also keep getting the, like, I know it's something about the Odyssey. It's the, like, where they, like, pluck the bowstring. It's like, boom. And, like, something dramatic's happening. I don't understand that meme because I haven't seen the movie, but I keep getting all of the memes.
I don't really know the story of the Odyssey. Like, if you ask me right now to get to explain anything about the Odyssey, I could not, except maybe the Trojan horse thing. But I think that's part of the Odyssey.
I don't think so.
But generally...
Is the Trojan horse part of it? Maybe I'm just remembering everything else.
But generally, if people make references, I kind of get the idea that, oh, it's in that...
It is the Odyssey.
It's in that era. It's Homer. If people are making Homer-esque references, I generally get the idea. I could not tell you off the top of my head, just like start spouting what the elements of the story are. But if somebody makes a reference, I kind of get it.
I know various elements because when I was younger, you got me a and by you I mean just my parental units and adults around me, got me a book of Greek like myths and stuff that was like
Ma'am.
made for kids. Was that you?
Come closer to the camera.
Am I bad? Did I say the wrong thing?
If anybody in your life bought you a book,
Uh-huh.
a book, that would be your mother. Nobody
Okay.
else. None of your relatives read except your mother.
But I was a bookish child, so I expected that
No,
people would just
that-
give me books.
No.
Okay.
No.
Can I back away from the camera now?
Your relatives are not people who give books even to bookish people. They don't understand. No.
Okay. Can I back away from the camera now?
Yes, you can back up now.
Okay, thank you. So, you got me a book of Greek myths and stuff. They were like told like for children, but I believe the Odyssey was in that, and that's why I know it, because I remember like various plot points of he left home, the opposite of a sidebar. Because he left home, he ran into the Cyclops and messed with him and caused trouble. He went to the island with Circe, and she was turning men into pigs for being men. And there were storms and Poseidon. Like, I remember those big plot points.
Now that you mention all those things, it's like, yes, I generally know the story kinda of those things, but I couldn't have told you that those were the Odyssey.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, those are locked in my head as being part of the Odyssey. But anyway, out of the full sidebar and front bar, I did crochet some things. So I have decided a month before it's time to go on the cruise that what I'm gonna do for my crochet along, for my craft along, is
We're not ignoring you, Ronald. As soon as she
yes.
says what she says, we're going to get to your update.
I've decided for my craft along, I have been wanting like a medievally kind of costume for a while, like to wear to Fae Nectar, and then like something that I could put on is kind of like a uniform when I'm going to events, and so I don't have to like figure out what I'm wearing to this event. Like I'm going to wear these things, and it'll hopefully make me a bit more recognizable, and two, I don't have to figure out what I'm wearing every time. So I've decided that I'm making myself a jester costume. Very excited about this. So I've got the beginning pieces already. I made for to vend at Fae Nectar. I had made some jester hats previously, which I showed. They were like granny hexagon jester hats. I don't know how much you remember of those.
Yes, I remember. I thought they were cute.
So I'm in the process of making one for me. Cute,
Okay,
like yellow
cute.
orange. I was going for like a bright, sunny kind of vibe. So I have not finished that. I still need to sew up one side, and by sew up I mean single crochet up one side, and put the bells on. Though I'm gonna put some extra like bells and stuff on it. But then I'm very happy with these. These are not the right colors because I was making these to sell as well. But look at this.
Oh, that's cute.
It's got bells on it.
Is that a choker?
No, to tie around your ankles.
Oh.
So when you walk around, it's like a jingly little like anklet.
Oh.
Yeah, a cute little like.
It is
clowny
very
kind of
cute.
anklet.
It feels like it needs less string unless you tie it differently than I thought.
I was trying to make them kind of universal so I didn't have to make different sizes. So if you'll excuse looking at my Tootsie on camera.
It's showing feet for free on the internet.
Yeah, this is the only time. After this, go find our Patreon, I guess.
While she's tying things, there's no deadline. Well, officially, Ronald, the deadline is when we go on vacation, which is when are we going? September 3rd?
Yep.
So September 3rd.
I tie it in a bow behind my ankle. It's a little hard because it's not the right angle.
I'm just concerned about like strings hanging down.
Well, when I get it tied the right way, because it will fit my ankle, but I also measured it against the ankle of a child, and
Uh-huh.
it is just the right size. The strings are a little big, but you can see it like it
Okay,
kind
I
of
see.
stops.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
I
you
see
pull it in
what
a
you.
big enough bow.
Yeah.
So, ugh. I think it's a decent size because it like the bells don't go all the way around my ankle, but they go around enough that
Mhm.
it gives the like the show on the front or whatever, and there's a cute little bow on the back. And then for a kid's ankle, this goes all the way around and
I'm trying to
touches,
think
and
if
they would
I've
just
got an
tie.
outfit that you can make me one of those for.
I don't
I
know.
I'd like to have
Some little
one
dinglies.
what for vacation, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what outfit that would go with.
I think it would be best for like a beachy kind of outfit. Like whatever outfit you decide that you're wearing out to the water. Obviously, you would
Uh-huh.
take them off when you get in the water,
Uh-huh.
but it feels like it would go more with a like, you know
Okay,
what I
yeah,
mean?
that would be cute. Well, I got a new bathing suit, so when that comes, we'll take a look at my bathing suit and then maybe you can make me one to wear when we go to the beach.
But so those are the two pieces that I have right now. But
Yes,
my
Jester
goal,
Core Ronald.
yes, yes, Jester Core. As I don't know, like I feel like I was already giving Jester Core in general as a person. Um,
Yeah, no, you're supposed to be giving Faye Core, aren't you?
I feel like Faye and Jestercore I feel like overlaps a little bit, at least a little. Um, but I am planning on. I feel like these colors would go very well with. Oh, I don't have them in here. I have some red pants that I got from Temu. They're like almost like a burgundy red, like a brick red kind of,
Uh-huh.
and so I feel like these colors would go pretty well with it.
Yeah.
But so I have the jester hat that I need to finish. I need to make myself a pair of anklets in these colors,
Uh-huh.
which the anklets were so simple. You'll never guess how I made them. So
Did you wing it
here's one.
again?
Sort of. So
Oh,
I
Lord.
knew that I wanted it to kind of look like this. So you know what I did? I looked up some crochet borders and found a
Uh-huh.
border that I liked, and then
Uh-huh.
just crocheted a tiny border and then added a string on top. I
I could
chained
see that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I couldn't find, because I was looking at patterns for anklets and I couldn't find one that like looked like what I wanted but was simple enough, because I'm like, I don't want to spend an hour per anklet. No one's going to want to pay for that. But
Mm-hmm.
these, like 30 minutes max. They're so quick. And the chain, I did not weave in the ends because I'm like, you know what? At the price that I'm trying to sell these guys at, if you have like a little frayed end, as long as it doesn't come out, then we're fine. So what I did was I made this, and then I chained 50, and then single crocheted across the top, and then chained 50 more.
Cool.
And that's how I made it, because I hate making straps for things.
Yes, I know.
So that's what I did. And the anklets in the set are, let's see if I can find the one that goes with this. The anklets in the set are opposite colors, because I felt like that was more
Okay.
Jester vibes.
Yeah.
So this is
Yeah.
a set. Is one is
Cute.
yeah.
Cute.
But the other pieces that I want to make, I don't have pictures of them, but I'm hoping that I can describe them well enough that you kind of get the idea for it. So I told you I was going to wear the red, like kind of baggy, puffy pants. I want
Yes.
to make a belt that has a similar like triangle pattern. So like a belt that has the triangles coming down, so it'll be triangles on my waist or on my hips. And then I do want to make a like little collar, so I'll probably use this same pattern to make like a little kind of collar like this, and just leave the bells off of the collar one
Uh-huh.
to have like a cute little like jestery collar. And then the thing that's going to take the longest, that's probably going to take the most work, is I want to make a two-toned top. I found one top pattern that I need to take a look at to see if it will work for like plus size and restraining my Titanias. But it is like a little crop top that like you make it, I believe, in two halves and sew it together, but I want to be able to have the two halves of like one half yellow, one half orange to kind of go with the gesture vibe. So
Yeah.
we'll see how that works out, but that is what I have decided I am finally doing. So I'm not making anything for the cruise surprise, except for if you want some of the jingly anklets, I will make you a couple of those. But outside of that, I am not making anything for the cruise surprise. Decided a month before.
Cruise.
Nope. Not a one.
Somehow.
Let's go back and see what Ronald was saying. So my Yarny Crafty update on the duster is as follows. I no longer have any loose squares. Every square is at least joined to one other square. Great. Most of the vertical joins are done, but no horizontal. The neckline is a question still. Ooh, oh no. I forgot. Let's see. Oh, he was saying I forgot when the deadline is.
And I told him it's vacation.
Yeah.
So
you're all good. And if you wanted to count the star blank as your crochet along and then vibe with this, you're all good.
Yep.
But yeah. So that's what I have done. I don't think I did anything else. Oh, I did do one other thing. I made this, which I didn't weave in the ends because I'm still like testing, trying to figure out the pattern. But this has a little loop at the top. It's like a hole at the top for you to slide a dog collar in. So your dog can have a cute
cool.
little, like,
Yeah,
gesturing
cute.
thing. And I'm going to put bells on that one too. I need to figure out how to make it easier to slide the collar in because I measured it around. Wallace has a bandana that does that. That is a bandana that has a little loop. And so that's the sizing that I based it off of, but that bandana is cloth, not like crochet or anything. And so sliding the collar through the bandana was easy. Sliding the collar through the crochet, it got caught on every single tiny hole. Like it did not want to slide through at all. It was a real effort getting it to slide through there. So I'm trying to decide, do I want to just make this tube part bigger so that it's got more space to slide through, or do I want to, before I fold it over and attach it, do I want to sew some fabric inside there so it can't get caught on the holes going through? I have not decided yet which one I prefer, because just crocheting more will take longer, will take a lot more yarn, and might not work, but I don't have to like bust out the sewing machine. Whereas with the sewing machine, I am like 99% sure it'll work, but there's more steps to that. Because with this, it's like, oh, just crochet more. I don't have to grab anything. With sewing, I have to go find fabric, cut the fabric, measure the fabric, bust out the sewing machine, sew it down. Like, there's so many extra steps, and none of them are necessarily big steps, but Ronald,
I know, I see that comment too. Who does that?
Who does that? I thought about doing that for a few of my bags too, but I'm like, at the price that I'm selling these, y'all can have them as they are. Maybe I'll sew some fabric into some bags and raise the price, but no one really wants to buy my bags anyway. Bags are so easy and fun to make. Who wants to buy bags?
Yeah. That's the frustration. That's the frustration. Even if you're not selling things, just in general, the kind of projects that are easy to make are not the ones that people actually use a lot.
Yeah.
Which is frustrating. Are you able to pull up Discord?
Oh yeah, I can pull up Discord.
Can you pull up in whip progress? I've sort of finished my shrug, but I haven't woven in the ends yet because I may just pull the whole thing out. I want you to look at it. I don't know if you looked at it over the weekend. I want you to look at it and tell me if I should just go ahead and wear it or not. Ronald looked at it, but Ronald's like, what do I know about women's fashion?
I don't think.
And I'm not gonna fall into that stereotype of all gays know women's fashion.
Oh, Ronald's also saying, he keeps seeing the sewing machine sale at Costco because he doesn't have one. Yeah, I got gifted one by one of Wayne's grandmothers. Gave me a sewing machine like years ago. Conversation share, whip progress.
Yeah, I didn't
10
put
new
it in.
messages.
I didn't put it in finished objects because I wasn't sure
You
if
don't
I
know
was
if it's
finished
finished.
with it.
Okay, let's add this, throw this. Of course, it's the wrong one. Do that. Okay. Let's see. I think it looks good. Because you don't want long sleeves, right? Because your sleeves
Right.
get in your stuff.
I don't want long sleeves, but you see how it gaps there? In my brain.
Right
See,
here.
Bye, Ronald. Have a nice shower.
Bye, Ronald.
See, in my brain, I had measured it. I make this mistake often. I was telling your brother this, that you and I think, have talked about this before, about how I want to shy away from just making big, loose sacks of clothing for myself.
Oversized stuff, yeah.
Yeah, when I buy stuff and make stuff, I always just get the big oversized thing, because the measurement I always think of first, especially if it's a top, is my hips.
Mm-hmm,
Okay. And so trying to get stuff to fit over my hips a lot of times makes everything else up here big, loosey goosey.
Yeah.
Right. And in this case, I was thinking of my arms. I took the measurements for my arms because I do have bingo wings. Mm-hmm. So I took the measurement around here, this biggest part, but then I added, I think, like 1.5 inches.
Okay.
Maybe,
does
even 2
it feel
inches.
comfortable when you're wearing it?
Oh, I mean, it feels fine. It feels fine. But even when I hold my arm up, I don't think if you can see it in that picture, but even when I hold my arm up, you can see that there is 1 inch just room down there. And in my brain, the way I wanted it to fit was to have it not uncomfortable, but snug. I wanted it to be just snug. And so I was thinking about pulling the whole thing out.
Girl.
And pulling the whole thing out and then making it 1 inch not as wide.
The problem with that is...
Taking maybe 2 inches off.
The problem with that is, and not as an insult or anything...
Oh, I know what you're going to say, because I was thinking the same thing. Go ahead.
It took you like 1.5 business years to finish this one.
Yes. Because this was for those who are new, this was supposed to be for last year's vacation. To go with the dress to wear to last year's vacation. And I didn't end up wearing the dress because I didn't finish that. And then I was going to try to finish it for spring, and I didn't. And then I said, well, I'm definitely going to finish it for this year's vacation. It's not a difficult pattern or anything. It's just one of those things where I pick it up, I do a little bit, and because it's so simple, it's like, oh, I can finish that off right quick later. Let me put it to the side and work on this other project that I'm interested in. Like a lot of stitchers, you put stuff to the side and work on whatever else is interesting to you right now. And then, in my case, another event comes up where I could wear the dress, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's not the dress I'm going to wear it with, by the way. That happens to be my house dress that I had on. And it was sleeveless, so I thought it would be a good way to see how it fits. Because the dress I am planning to wear is sleeveless. So, my thoughts were either just give up and wear it like that. Weave in the ends and wear it like that. Oh, Robin remembers. Gee, thanks, Robin. Give in and everyone remembers my shame. Give up and wear it like that. Give up or wear it like that so that I can at least wear the dress for vacation as I had planned. But then, at my leisure, take it apart and redo it the way I want it to be done. Because I do want to focus more on wearables for myself in 2027. Or just not wear it at all and just give up and just not wear the dress and not wear that at all.
I mean, I I don't know. I like the way that it looks, though I understand you like that it's not the fit that you want. Um, mm, I mean, I'd hate for you to put all the effort and like not wear the dress. I feel like if you're set on redoing it, if you really don't like that fit, then just
I mean, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It's just it looks like all the other things that I've made
yeah.
that are just kind of big on me. And I don't feel like I don't know. It's not impressive. It's not the the white one I made with the big flouncy sleeves. I get a lot of
I really
compliments
like
on
that.
that one. That one's impressive. I get a lot of compliments on that one. This one is like and it's just I mean, I guess I could wear it. It just
I
I
think
think
my only issue is that I don't like the short sleeves. I would want long, like even if they're not bell sleeves, I would want long
uh-huh.
sleeves. And so I think my issue is that I don't like the short sleeve.
Yeah, well, I have run out of yarn. That is
Ooh.
2 balls of yarn. And I mean, it's 2 full balls of yarn. All I had was enough string to sew that together. I don't have. There's a third ball hiding in this house somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And when I
Thread.
find it, I will probably make a headband or a kerchief. But somehow I lost. I bought 3 balls of yarn, and somehow I lost one. It's hiding around here somewhere. But yeah, I think I'll wear it and just make my peace with it.
Yeah,
And just
maybe wear it and then like you were saying, wear it and then like remake it later.
yeah.
I think that's the way to go because I think it looks good and I think it will look good with your dress. I think it looks good as is and it'll look good with your dress. But if you really are not a fan of that fit, like you want a different fit, then just redo it after the fact and then you can maybe wear it to another one. Robin is saying, I like it. I don't think you should redo it. If you're not happy with it, you should do a new one. That's probably not what you want to hear, lol.
No, that I mean that's another thought is just do a different one
Yeah.
as well because I still like that white or that cream colored over top that I did for White Night last year. I
Mm-hmm.
keep saying that I was going to redo some because it kind of kept falling off my shoulder, and I kept saying I was going to either add some stitches to it or something, and I still haven't done that.
Mm.
So the idea of me remaking something is probably not going to happen. But speaking of White Night, I probably need to go ahead and because I think your father said there was a White Night on this vacation.
I know there was
So
80s night because I was going to wear my Gem in the Holograms top.
so I need to drag that yeah, I don't have anything for 80s night and we're just a month out, so I doubt I'm gonna buy anything else. But because I saw on Shein a couple long maxi dresses that cater to the cruise crowd of, oh, you're going on a cruise, there's an 80s night, here's a maxi dress made out of cheap rayon with screen printed on it like a boom box and graffiti and all that
Ooh,
stuff.
actually, speaking of, I'm going to circle all the way back to Little Stinkers from earlier. I ordered, I've been ordering stuff from Temu, and all of my like cute jumpsuits that I've been wearing have been from Temu. And so I was like, okay, let me order some, like, I've had a bunch of fun t-shirts and some other stuff saved in my cart. And so I finally pulled through and ordered the t-shirts, and I ordered Wayne a new pair of like dress pants because I keep sewing up his because he's had them for years. I keep sewing up his. So I was like, let me order a new pair, then I'll have another pair to throw in rotation. First of all, the dress pants that they sent me, not dress pants, they were basically sweatpants. They were like, if you look at them from a distance, they have the kind of sheen that dress pants have. They were absolutely sweatpants. Pissed me off. They had like the elastic, like scrunchy sweatpant band, like waistband.
Oh
Absolutely
no.
unacceptable. Pissed me off. But I mean, he's got another pair of sweatpants he can wear around the house, I guess. I ordered, what else did I order? I ordered a some like shapewear. And the shapewear looked good, and I was like, I did the measurements. I thought I did the measurements correctly, because with stuff like shapewear, I never know, do I need to buy based on my current measurements, or do I need to buy based on closer to the measurements that I want? Like, if I currently wear a 3X, am I buying a 3X, or do I need to buy a 2X, and that's what causes the suckage?
I think you need to buy a 3X.
See, that's what I thought, and I bought it, and it did nothing, girly. I might as well have been wearing just biker shorts again. Like, wild. So that was a flop. And then the shirts that I ordered, I am so pissed, because on Temu, I see the images on the shirts. I'm like, okay, these are cute t-shirts. Well, 2 t-shirts and a tank top. These are cute tops. Everything looks good. It looks fine. I'll order them. They came in and they were horribly AI. It was so frustrating, because I'm like, why did we use AI in the first place? You had the image to post on the website. Why not take that image and put it on the shirt? Like, why, what happened there that you needed to do any AI? You didn't need to do anything there. Because one of them was
you're screen printing on rayon anyway, so
yes.
Why not screen print the thing that's in the picture?
Just the actual image. Because one of them it's a play on a My Chemical Romance album cover. It's the one with the 2 people, and they're like looking at each other, and they kind of have like blood on their faces. But it's 2 cats, and one of the cats is holding a dead mouse, and the top of the shirt says "Meow Chemical Romance." Hilarious. And then it's supposed to say, the actual album cover is like "The Time for Revenge" or something. I don't remember. It's supposed to say that underneath the like band name, but all of the words underneath the band name were all like AI garbage. It said nothing. It was so like, maybe the word mice was in there. I think it said nothing. So I was furious, but it was like good enough that I was like, okay, I'm just gonna turn this into a really grungy shirt. So I took some scissors, watched a couple tutorials, and like shredded it up, and so now it's a real fun like grungy kind of shirt, which I like. But the second shirt that I ordered was like okay. The second thing that I ordered was the tank top, and it was supposed to be a picture of a skull holding a cup of, like, sipping a cup of tea, and it was non-binary flag colors, and it was supposed to say at the top, gender, ? And then underneath, I only have anxiety, or something like that. Like, very cute, hilarious. Except at the top it said like gender, like you could kind of see the words, but you know how with AI they'll kind of like the letters will be kind of deformed and cut off. It was like that, no ? And the skull also just like weirdly, like when AI does the weird smoothing things, so it was like weirdly smoothed and like weird artifacts of like stuff around, and then underneath no word, like the words there were letters there, it was not words, it said nothing, it was so trash, like unwearable. That one I'm just gonna have to toss, like serious. And then the third one that I got, which I think makes me the most angry, it's a still from Scream, and it's Matthew Lillard at the end of the movie. Spoilers for Scream, if you haven't seen the movie from
20-some years.
Exactly. More than that, actually.
I said 20-some.
Okay. I definitely thought it was a little bit older than that, but maybe not. But at the end of the movie, there's things happening, and Matthew Lillard gets hurt, and he says, because I don't truly want to spoil the movie, but he gets hurt and he says, "Hey, I'm feeling kind of woozy over here." So it's a still of his like agonized face saying, "I'm feeling kind of woozy." It says, I feel kind of woozy" at the top of the shirt. And for some reason, like, it's just a still from the movie and words, and for some reason they put AI over it, so it's all like weirdly smooth and the colors are all kind of weird. It's like, there was no, do I have that shirt in here? There was no point to it. Which shirt do I have? No, you're not a shirt. You're not useful. I thought I had one of them in here, but I don't. So that's frustrating.
That's, yeah, especially since if they had the graphic already, why could you not just screen print that into a shirt?
Exactly. And like,
You,
even if,
since
because
you're using
I'm,
digital, since you're using digital printing anyway.
exactly. And I'm not assuming that anybody at Temu knows how to draw or create anything. I'm assuming they're probably stolen, which is frustrating. But it's like, I chose things that I was like, okay,
Well,
this is something you
it's
can
my
make
it's
on
my
Canva.
understanding that Temu is like AliExpress and Wish, in that Temu itself is just the engine for the stuff to get sent, but like each listing that you see of a thing you're buying is a different
It's from
company,
a company, yeah.
like Amazon. Like
But I'm
Amazon's
still,
just the engine to send you stuff, but the companies are all different companies.
yeah, but I'm still not like, I try, if I buy stuff on Temu, I try very hard not to buy something that like, when I look for like patterns and pictures on shirts and stuff, I look for something that I'm like, okay, someone reasonably could have just made this on like Canva or something, so maybe it's not stolen. Like, trying to find something that's like, oh, this is a very common saying in vernacular right now, and they just put a picture to it. Like,
Yeah.
trying to find just kind of basic stuff. Like, if I want art, I'll go to Threadless. Like, I hate spending $15 for a t-shirt, but I will go to Threadless if I want like art. But like, you have the picture of the thing, so like, even if you stole it from somebody, you stole the picture to post the listing. Why did you not take that why did it go through AI at all?
Yeah.
Ooh, I was so furious. And the last thing that I'm mad about is I ordered pants, and those I do have right here, even though they're inside out, and they're cute, they're like kind of like palazzo pants, like wide leg.
Uh-huh. That's my favorite
But
cut of pants, is the palazzo
too.
pants.
Me too. But in the picture, so you see these pants.
Yeah.
They look like kind of brown on camera, but they're green. They're like a dark, like foresty green. In the picture, it showed the pants, and then there was like shorts underneath, and then like see-through. It was like,
Okay.
what is it in my mouth? So it would have been like the shorts cut off right here, and then the rest of this is like see-through. So I was like, either these pants come with shorts, like come with a built-in like short part underneath, or the pants are completely see-through and I need to wear my biker shorts underneath. Either way, I was going to be okay. The pants are not see-through at all. They're just solid pants. I wanted the cute little see-through moment.
Yeah.
And they're not. They're just solid pants, which I guess makes them a bit more wearable, but they're also a little short, which is frustrating.
And they're also not what you wanted.
It's not. The whole order that I did, that I'm still paying for, because I did PayPal paying for. So now I'm still paying for this order that I'm furious about.
Yeah. That's frustrating. See, stories like that they just feed into my not wanting to spend money, because I'm scared I'm going to get something that's not what I wanted.
I'm only ever buying jumpsuits on Temu from now on, because all but one of the jumpsuits that I've gotten have been nice, and that one jumpsuit I should have sized up. I got it in a 4X because I thought it was going to be more like the stretchy material, like my like these guys. I thought it was going to be more like the stretchy material, but it was like a solid, like almost cotton. I mean, not cotton, because cotton would be expensive, but whatever, like, not rayon, some sort of polyester or something. But it was like a solid non-stretch material. So I got it in a 4X thinking it was going to be stretchy. I should have gotten it in a 5X, because if it had been stretchy, that 4X would have been fine. But
Yeah.
so I'm only buying jumpsuits from them from now on.
Bummer.
I did get some good stuff in, though. I got a new swimsuit. That's like basically the only thing that I really liked that came in. Was I got like a rash guard kind of top, like the kind of top that says you see surfers wear.
See, I was thinking about whether I wanted to get one of those kind of tops, because I bought new swim shorts, and they are just barely bigger than my last swim shorts. The issue is that I'm trying to be cheap, because I don't want to spend $100 for a bathing suit
That you're only going to wear once a year.
that I'm only going to wear once a year. But to get a bathing suit that fits my hips
Yep.
I have to go like the Lane Bryant route or some other place and spend $100. And I just don't want to do that. I looked at places that supposedly have my size and they're like 50, 75, $85 just
Yep.
for the bottom or just for the top. And I'm like, no, no. But I bought some bottoms for like I think $25, and they'll do as long as I have a top that comes down over so that you're not seeing the crack of my booty.
Oh, I straight up, I got that rash guard, like, it's more like a t-shirt top, because we have our job does a summer party and a winter party, and we're about to have the summer pool party next week, the week after next. And I did not want, my old swimsuit, and that swimsuit was too many Titanias out, too cheeky for going to see coworkers that I don't actually know that well.
Yeah.
So like wearing out with family and on a cruise of people they'll never see again, fine. But anyway, so I got the rash guard top, and I just got some swim trunks that have like a cute like 90s pattern on them. Like, the 90s pattern that's like a yellow squiggle, a red triangle, a purple rectangle on a black background. It's like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about getting a rash guard top, but there is still a part of me that wants to be girly in my bathing suit. Even though, realistically, I already got a man. I ain't trying to catch nobody, so.
Also, there is no hiding those hips and those Titanias. If you think putting on swim trunks and a t-shirt is going to make you look boyish, you have lost it.
But there's still a part of me that wants to wear something cutesy and flirty in my swimsuit. But I lean more toward a swim dress over like the shorts and tank top thing. But I gave in a couple years ago and got the swim shorts and a tankini top that felt kind of feminine. But I never was happy with that tankini top because the color on it is more faded than what I want. Matter of fact, it's sitting right here staring me in the face.
Didn't you try on my swim dress? Didn't it fit?
I did not try on your swim dress. It was like a pink. When I ordered it, it looked brighter pink in the pictures, but
it's like a really faded, like white,
very faded pink in the pictures, and I was not happy with it. But this is what I've been wearing and I could get away with it one more year, but really, my Titanias, as you put them, are pushing the limits of the bra cups in this bathing suit.
When I come to your house to leave for the cruise, I'm gonna bring my swim dress as well. I'll probably end up wearing the swim trunks and top, but I'll bring my swim dress as well, because I swear at some point, maybe when we got on one of the islands.
Every year we say, I'm gonna steal your swim dress from you because I like that swim dress.
And it was too big for me. Because even when I first got it, it was a little bit too big for me.
But bring it and I'll try it.
Yeah.
Because but I went ahead and I went to Bloom Chic, which I've never shopped there before, but I have heard on TikTok the plus size gals mention it from time to time as a place that they shop. And quite honestly, I don't understand, because a lot of the young gals hate on Lane Bryant as being old fashioned and dowdy. And I'm looking at Bloom Chic.
Bloom Chic looks very basic.
Bloom Chic looked just as basic as Lane Bryant to me.
Yeah.
If not more. A lot of the tops especially. But I did see several things that I liked. I saw several jumpsuits and stuff, and I was very close to spending like $80. And I was like, hold up. Let me just buy this bathing suit. They had a bathing suit that was like on semi-clearance for like $35, I think I spent. So let me just buy this because I've never shopped from them before. So let me buy, and I tend to, you know me, I tend to buy enough that I don't have to pay shipping because if I'm going to give you extra money, I'd rather put that money in product rather than shipping. What are we looking at? Is
Does
that a
that look like
taco chip?
It is.
Okay.
Okay. That
That's
is all I
okay.
needed to know is does it look like a chip?
It looks like a chip.
Oh, I can
But
show you these that I did earlier.
so yeah, I bought tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
I bought a bathing suit, so hopefully it'll be here by the time we do the stream next week. And if that bathing suit doesn't work, then because I bought something else that ended up not working. I think I bought another top or something. Yes, I did buy a swim top and it didn't work, and I gave that to your sister. And then I bought some swim bottoms, and they kind of work. They're a little bit bigger than the swim bottoms that I wore last year. So because they're swim shorts, I've given up the idea that I'm gonna wear little,
Like a
you
bikini
know,
bottom.
yeah, like underwear looking bottoms. I'm wearing shorts because beside the fact of trying to get something to fit, I'm sure we've talked about this before. I don't like the suction of the bathing suit on my body and having
Yes.
to, you know, when it's wet and then I have to pull all that off. That almost makes me not want to go swimming. As much as I enjoy swimming, I hate the part where I have to pull on and pull off the bathing suit. So I try to get like the loosest bathing suit I can get away with and be decent. So that's why I was leaning almost toward one of those rash guard things. Do they have bra cups in them, or are they just?
The one that I have does not have bra cups in it, so
See, I don't
that's what I
want.
was gonna say. I don't know what to do.
No, I don't want bra cups. I don't. I'm old, and I don't care if you see that my boobs are pointing down toward my toes. I don't care. I'd rather not have bra cups than try to stick my because the last top that I bought had cups, but the cups really and the straps really didn't do anything to hold me. So my boobs were dragging the top down anyway. And so it did not look good at all.
Not Robin saying just swim in your underwear and bra. I am thinking about just wearing a sports bra under my rash guard because I don't really care where they fall. I'm just more worried about like nipplage, and so I don't like. Do I put on pasties? What do I do?
Just wear a sports bra under it.
Okay, that's what I was thinking because I'm like,
Yeah.
it's just water. I
It's
can just
just
wash
water.
it later.
Yeah, it's just
So I'll
water.
bring an extra sports bra to wear. Yeah, because I was also like, it's a looser fit. Like it fits like a t-shirt and not like a skin tight t-shirt. And so I was like, if I like, I don't know, jump into the water or something and water gets under and it like woof, like I don't want I don't want to expose my titanius to the world.
Uh-huh. Yeah, she's talking about swimming in bra and underwear. I had one year where I couldn't find a bathing suit because we went last minute, and I was smaller than I am now, but I've always been a big girl, but I was smaller than I am now, and I couldn't find a bathing suit, and so I bought a dance skirt from Walmart. It was black, and I can't remember what kind of swim top I had, but I'm not sure if the top was even a swim top. But I bought a dance skirt, and I remember going in the pool on the cruise ship, and whatever material that dance skirt, I thought it would work because it was like a material that
Like an
felt
elasticy.
it felt elasticy. It felt almost like bathing suit material, but I think it was too light because I got in that pool and the swim skirt whole thing floated up and it was just sitting right on top of the water while I'm in the pool. And I remember, I think I was wearing just like plain underwear under it. And I remember some little kid going, "What's wrong with your bathing suit skirt?" or something. And I'm like,
Children.
it was like a little girl.
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong with your bathing suit skirt? And I'm like, I just tried to. I'm like, oh, there's nothing
Push it
wrong
down.
with it. It just does that, you know. But it just floated the whole time.
Ooh.
It did not stay down in the water like a normal swim dress normally would. And I was like, okay, can't wear that one again. But So, the only other yarny thought is
Oh yeah, we are still on Yarny Crafty Thoughts.
we are still on yarny thought is that a I made a manly flower to go with the other flowers.
Oh, for Ari?
So, and I'm working on another manly flower.
Let me see. Ooh, I like that. Is that burgundy and blue or burgundy and black?
It's burgundy and black.
Okay. Yeah, the
Well-
black has kind of a like sheen to it, so it's a little blue.
Well-
That I like that.
And I'm working on another one right now where I'm adding black. This is burgundy in the center, and I'm adding black to the edges.
I like the burgundy and black ones. Those are cute. I might want one of those actually.
So I might make like 4 of these all together because I don't know how many guys are going to want to wear a flower, but
Yeah.
I'm going to make 4 of these all together just in case. And then I'm going to be done with the flowers. And then I think for me, that's going to be it for the crochet along. I'm possibly going to make a bandana if I find a pattern, but if I don't, I'm not going to stress about it. Because I have the red shrug that I'm going to wear, and I have my flowers, and I did buy safety pins and bobby pins to take with. So, because I'm not going to expect everybody to have that. So, if you want to pin it to your dress or pin it to your hair, either way. Also,
I can send you a few bandana patterns.
oh, that would be cool because I don't even know what I know that I just don't want a plain granny stitch bandana. I want something that
Okay.
has a little bit of interest to it. But I haven't even started looking at patterns. And I haven't even decided what color I'm going to make. Because I'm not buying yarn. I have some turquoise yarn that's really pretty, but I have, you know how sometimes you have so many balls of something that you feel like you shouldn't use it for a small
You should
project
save it for a big project.
because
Yes.
you have enough for a bigger project. I have like either 4 or 6 balls of this yarn that I bought from either Temu or Temu or AliExpress, some cheapy place.
Yeah.
I think it was Temu. I have like maybe several different yarns I've bought that way from Wish and Temu that I didn't buy very much of it, and now I don't know what to do with it. But I need to do something with it. So yeah, that's that.
Hold on just a moment. I've got someone entering the room.
Entering the room. Okay, Isaac is saying both look fine to him. Are you talking about the flowers? Are you wanting flowers, Isaac? He sent me a message, not in the comments. He sent me a message. I don't know which ones he's talking about, but if he likes the flower, maybe he can wear a flower for tropical night. And I hope Chloe, I don't know if Chloe's watching, but I hope she went down and got vacation. Oh, he says it's about the van. I thought he was sending me a personal message. What was I thinking? Sorry. Thank you,
I haven't
Ari.
checked anything about the
Thank you,
van.
Ari, for correcting me because I was looking. Because I was like, how is he even watching the stream? It's 12 noon. He should be at work. So no, he's talking about the van. Well, I will look at the van when we are done, Ari, because I don't need to distract myself even further.
Same. Also, while we're still in Yarny Crafty, the Cthulhu that Robin made. It's so cute.
Cute. That is cute.
It's so cute.
That's
I like
very
the
cute.
two-tone colors. If you don't mind, if you have a pattern, even if it's a paid pattern, just send the link to where to pay for it. But we should have a pattern links. Yeah, pattern and project links only. If you don't mind to put the Cthulhu in the pattern links thread. Because I really like that one, and I feel like that one would sell at some of my markets. Okay.
So, are we ready for media consumption?
Ready for a bit of media consumption. I need to leave fairly soon because I had my market schedule wrong. I forgot that when the summer market starts, I'm supposed to be getting there at 1 and not 2. I'm supposed to be there at 1:30.
Well,
Um,
our aim is usually to stop at 12:30 anyway, right?
yeah.
So
Yeah.
we got 15 minutes to talk about media.
All right. I'll let you talk. I will be also talking, but mostly focusing on the thing. I am.
Well, first up, did you play Unhinged?
We don't have time to talk about that. We can move on.
Okay, this is it. I'm not asking you again.
I'll bring it up when we have played.
I'm going to assume that you're never going to play it, and
I
I'm
wanna
just not
play
going to
it.
bring it up again. Okay, so I'm going to throw a few shower thoughts in first with the media consumption. Do it really quick. First of all, are we paying to remove the manufacturing smell? I ordered some hair combs, and I ordered an African net sponge because people keep talking about those. I had those on my grocery list for a while, so I ordered those on my shopping list. I mean, and both of them, I mean, different companies. And I opened that Ziploc. Oh, and I also ordered some headphones, and the headphones are too sensitive for what I need, so I'm pissed. But
Ooh.
every box that I ordered, I opened, and every bag that I opened, a whiff of chemically blech
Ooh.
came up in my face. And at least the African net sponge said on the bag, soak it in some hot water, and then let it dry. And that did it's like put it in hot water and let it sit in the hot water till the hot water cools, and then let it dry. So I did it twice in a row to make sure I got rid of the smell. I mean, it didn't say on there that you're doing it to get rid of the smell, but I assume that's what it was for, because when it was done, the smell was much better.
Yeah.
The combs, I haven't used the comb yet. I'm scared the smell's going to go in my hair.
Ooh.
Maybe I should soak the combs in the hot water
Maybe, honestly.
because it worked with the African net sponge. I'll tell you how I feel about the African net sponge after I use it, by the way, to see.
I have a net, though I don't know if it's technically an African net sponge. It feels just like someone took a loofah and didn't loofah it. Like, it just feels like a net. Is that what they feel like? Is that what they are?
Yeah.
Okay. 'Cause I don't know why I was thinking
It's supposed to, supposedly with the authentic ones, it's supposed to have little knots where the strings cross.
Oh, for like exfoliation?
For exfoliation.
Mine does not have
So
that.
if you do not have the little knots, then you don't have
not
the right
authentic.
thing.
Okay.
But so I bought one, and mine does have the little knots, and I make sure I looked on Amazon, and it says, from a small business. So whether that's real or not, I take that as real and try to buy from ones that say from a small business.
Yeah.
So I bought that. But yeah, I buy things like that, and when I buy something that doesn't, like, I bought this brush and spent $10, which, that looks yummy.
Salsa!
Yes. I bought this brush, and I didn't buy the $25 version. I bought the $10 version, and $10 is still kind of expensive to me, but it didn't smell at all when it came out of the box.
Ooh.
So I think
You're just paying for them to clean that smell off.
yes, I think they're taking an extra step with the expensive stuff and just cleaning that smell off. The cheap
That's
stuff,
hilarious.
they're just like throwing it in the box. We don't care.
Which, honestly, if I had the option, if I could just have some of my stuff be cheaper but a little bit smelly, honestly, give it to me.
But so there's that. The second one is, I am surprised I am not tired of the word audacity. I am a person, and Robin says she loved your chips and salsa.
Yay, thank you.
I assume that's what she meant because it says love that. So I assume that's what she meant. Because it was from 15 seconds ago. But, you know me. Certain words that get really popular in the zeitgeist really start to annoy me. Like, if someone in person said the word alliance anywhere near me, it would take all my willpower not to smack the taste out of their mouth. I am so tired of the word alliance.
The way that's going to be my new favorite word on the cruise. Like, should we... I don't know. Are we going to go to the same show? Should we form an alliance and make sure we're going on the same thing?
Don't make me hit you. But you know that word drives me crazy.
Yes. That and journey.
Journey.
I'm on my self-healing journey.
Journey is another one that drives me crazy. And audacity is a word that has been used a lot lately. And strangely, it doesn't bother me. Really? I find myself even using that word. And it gets used a lot. So you would think that I would be annoyed with it, but for some reason the word audacity doesn't annoy me. Gaslighting is kind of getting there.
Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss.
Girl boss doesn't bother me. I don't care about girl boss. Ronald said his friend named his dog Journey.
I love it. Not Journey the dog.
But for some reason, I don't know why, audacity does not bother me. Okay, on to my true shower thoughts now. I mean, my true. Anime with your sister. We've been watching just the same old. We've been watching more of the Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You.
How's that going?
I'm enjoying that. It's a nice little slice of life kind of thing. I'm enjoying that. And the Though I'm an Inept Villainess is starting to get dubbed. So we've taken a break from that so we can let the dubbing catch up, so we can listen to it dubbed rather than reading, which is nice. Although I don't mind subtitles, you know me. I don't mind, but also, we have, I want to mention the Shabuzi Burn It Down video. I don't know if you've seen it. There's nothing spectacular about the video, and the song is nice enough. It hasn't really stuck in my head. It's not an earworm or anything, but it just struck me as soon as I saw the video, because he sings country. He's black. He sings country music. The female lead in his video is a black woman.
Ooh, okay.
Because usually there's not that many black country singers, but it seems like every time a black male country singer has a female lead in his little country love song, it's a white woman.
Yep.
And no, this was a blackity black, not light skinned, not blackity black woman in that video. So I just appreciated that.
I am really loving that we are seeing more black people get into country music, because I really like country music. All of my favorite country music came from the years like 2003 to 2005. But I do really like country music, but I'm always like, in the back of my head, I'm like, is this song low-key racist and I just haven't picked up on it because I'm vibing to the tunes? Like, do I need to sit and figure out these lyrics real quick? Do I need to analyze these lyrics before I play this on the speakers at work? Are you doing a racism and I ignored it because of the tunes and because I was 12? So, yes.
Also, I have been binging Phantom Lawyer.
What is that?
It's on Netflix. You might appreciate it. It's a Korean drama. It's kind of like Ghost Whisperer-esque in that he's a lawyer. He can see ghosts, but I expected it to be like ultra serious, And there is some like serious, pull on your heartstrings. You know how the dramas do.
Yes.
Pull on your heartstrings type bits. But there's a good bit of like playing up for comedy, but not, it toes that line where it's not, when it gets too goofy, it makes me cringe. It's uncomfortable
Yes.
for me. It's not too goofy, but it's just enough that it makes some of the scenes lighthearted, so that's fun. But basically, you're probably not gonna watch this anyway, but basically he is a lawyer. His father was a lawyer, and his father died under these mysterious circumstances, and they said his father was corrupt, but they were trying to prove that there were some people who were trying to prove that he wasn't corrupt. But anyway, his name got like besmirched, and nobody came to his funeral and none of that stuff. And he was just he was the lawyer. Erong is his name. Was just a kid. He went to school, he became a lawyer, but even after all these years, because he was like 12, 13, I think, when his father died, he goes to school, becomes a lawyer. Even after all these years, his name has like a scarlet letter on it.
Yeah.
So like when he goes to do interviews, they've already got a red X at the top of his resume, meaning, he can come in, but we're not going to hire him. So they let him come in, but they're not going to hire him, which is kind of rude. Which is kind of rude.
He hollered. Yes, it is. Because there are plenty of people who have the same last name. You can't just like base something on a name. Wild.
But so they so he tries different places. He can't get a job. So he decides to open up his own office in his neighborhood. And as he decides this, there's a shaman's office that it's like a rainy night, all this other stuff. Anyway, a shaman has a heart attack or something.
Ooh.
And his office becomes available. And so he ends up renting it, but he doesn't know it was an old shaman's office at first.
Yeah.
Because the real estate agent, who's also a family friend, has kind of covered up the walls and stuff, did a cheap wallpaper job and covered up all these talismans that the shaman would like draw a talisman to bring a ghost forth.
Okay.
Because people would come to the shaman and say, my daughter died, I want to talk to her one last time. He supposedly calls up the ghost, blah, blah, blah. So basically, it smells a little musty in there. The lawyer burns some incense. The ghosts start coming forth.
Mm.
And so he helps the ghosts. But the twist between this and Ghost Whisperer is that if in this world, if the ghost gets either really happy about something or really angry or upset about something, then he possesses the lawyer. The ghost possesses the lawyer's body.
Wild.
And you can tell that the lawyer is possessed because his cheeks get really red, like he's been drinking.
Mm-hmm.
And so then, if he gets, if you splash water in his face, then the ghost jumps out. And then the lawyer doesn't remember anything that he did while the ghost was in his body.
Oh, I hate this.
And so the ghost jumps in at lots of inopportune times, like when he's in court.
Yep. That's exactly what I was picturing, is he's trying to say something at court and this ghost is in his body and like making him look like he doesn't know what to do. And
it's more like the ghost jumps in his body and says, "You're lying. That's not what happened." Blah 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 blah. When a witness is on the stand lying about him.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been fun. I think I've got about 5 or 6 more episodes left of it, because I've just been binging it for the past week or so. And then I think after I finish watching this one, I'm probably going to move on to bye, Ronald. Ronald went to the gym. Have fun.
Oh, goodbye.
He also has, there's this other lawyer who is kind of like his rival because she turned him down when he went to interview at her law firm. But now we've gotten to the point where she's kind of working with him because she's quit the law firm where he was because the the guy running things at that law firm is kind of shady.
Okay.
And she's an upright citizen, and so she finally realized he's shady and was like, no, I don't want to be here anymore. So that's where we are now. She's just started working with the phantom lawyer guy. But there's also a ghost doctor one where the doctor can see ghosts. I don't know if the ghosts possess the doctor or not.
I would say, is it just the same thing but a doctor?
It might be, but I'm probably going to watch that one after I watch this one. But I still have like 5 or 6 episodes left of this. So, and other than that, because it's almost time for you to go, I've been reading a lot of isekais.
I know. I have noticed.
I've just been in that isekai mood. And it's kind of a thing of, because all the isekais, at least the ones I've been reading, are closed door. There's barely any romance in them at all. It's more about other stuff. Mm-hmm. That I went back to read because some of my authors that I normally like have finally put out some stuff, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll go back to reading these people. And I started reading one of them, and it's like, I am not in the mood for you. Yep. This is all this sex right up in my face. Give me some plot.
I'm trying right now to figure out what book I want to read because I finished. Also, as far as watching stuff, I haven't watched anything new. I started rewatching The Nanny again. Though I did watch the new episode.
God, there's so much stuff. Please watch.
There is so much stuff, and for some reason, I really just want to watch the shows that I already know what happens. But I finished That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Demon. I finished Coffee Shop in an Alternate Universe. Mm-hmm. So I can bring that for you to borrow whenever we go on the cruise.
Yay.
I am trying to decide what book I want to read next because I grabbed yesterday Bedknobs and Brigands, or no, Breadsticks and Brigands, whatever, it's in the Legends and Lattes universe. I stuck that in my bag, and then I went to start to read it and realized that's the third one in the series. That's not the second one like I thought that it was.
And I hate reading series out of order.
Me too. Even though it's just a cozy, the cozy thing, I'm like, y'all are going to be making references that I'm not going to understand.
And even though they say, this is a standalone series, so each book can be read on its own, but no, it bothers me if I try to read something. Because even though they say they don't, they do make some sort of reference, and it's going to bother me.
Because that's part of the fun of it being a sequel, is making references to other things. So I stuck it in my bag, went to work, realized that it is the third in the series, didn't read it.
Oh,
so
no, Robin! Robin, how could you?
What? What are you talking about?
Robin was watching Age of Attraction on Netflix.
I don't know that
It's a reality show where people don't tell you the age that they are when they're dating. And so
that feels like a trap.
Singles aged 22 to 60 date without revealing how old they are.
That's wild. Because if you're 22 years old and end up with a 60-year-old person, that's wild.
That's age gap city right there.
Yeah, like, I don't know. Because, like you're both adults at that point, but still, like, I don't know. I feel like there's too much experience and not enough experience at the same time. I don't know. That is not the kind of thing I would watch. It is not my vibe. Also, Ari said, hey,
I don't hate on anybody
life.
watching reality shows, but...
Oh, no. Absolutely not.
But I think I just have kind of... Even though I'm an old lady, I don't... The old lady reality shows that they've been showing have not appealed to me. Because it's usually some old lady being a cougar and trying to date a 25-year-old. And it's like, ew. Just, it's not, it, like you said, they're both adults, technically, but still.
Yeah.
I got kids older than you. Why?
Yeah.
No, no, no. And
I
Ari
am.
said what?
Ari said, that Nanny rewatching Life because he's also rewatching The Nanny.
Oh no. I mean, I can't hate on you because I've gone through this. I'm still somewhat in the middle of my YouTube thing where all my YouTube rut where all I do is watch a bunch of stuff on YouTube because I don't want to commit to watching a show. Even though my Pluto Q has stuff in it, my Tubi Q has stuff in it, my Hulu Q has stuff in it, my Paramount Plus Q has stuff in it, my Amazon Prime Video has stuff in it. I mean, my Netflix queue dates back to you being in middle school.
Yep.
I have stuff. That's not totally accurate because lately I do go through my Netflix queue at least once every 6 months and go, I'm really not going to watch that. Let's just go ahead and take that off of there. And some stuff just disappears on its own when it's not on Netflix anymore.
True.
But still, my Netflix queue has been. I have never gotten to the bottom of my Netflix queue. Let's put it that way.
And we've already discussed, I treat my Netflix queue like it's my movie shelf, and I just hold on to the things that I want to watch. Whether I've already seen them or not, I just keep them there so I can find them.
No, once I've watched it, I take it off because I'm trying to I don't know. In my brain, I think I'm gonna get rid of a lot
Zero.
of this. Yep. Watch list 0, I guess. But all of my watch lists, there's too much stuff on there. And I'm trying, I do try periodically every 6 months or so to just get stuff off of there.
What if we add a new segment called Clearing the Watch List, where every week we watch something on a watch list and decide whether we liked it or not?
Maybe we should. That sounds like a good thing to do. Because at least we will. Because I do the same thing with my TBR for my books. I go through every once in a while on Goodreads and what have you and go, I'm really not going to read this book. I don't know why I put this on here. I had a period where I was adding a bunch of like budget books, and I went through and cleared all of those off. Ari said 2 of the shows from his childhood came to an end this week. What shows would those be, Ari?
Oh yeah, what shows? I'm trying to think. I don't remember seeing anything about shows ending. Though I did, oh my goodness, I almost got. There was Wizards of Waverly Place and the Proud Family. Wizards of Waverly Place, I knew. They were already at the end. They had done the spinoff show where the brother had to be a mentor to this new wizard who's supposed to save the world or whatever. Like, I was like, yeah, y'all are coming to the end because
honestly, I thought Wizards of Waverly Place was over and had been done for a while, and then they brought out that spinoff.
It was. The original series is over. They brought that out, but I think Ari is saying, like, that spinoff is over, and it looks like they're not making any more. Like, they're not going to make any more spinoffs or anything. And the Proud Family, I need to go back and watch the new Proud Family, because I haven't watched that one yet. I really liked the original, but I haven't watched any of the newer one. Because I have a thing about reboots where I'm like, you did the show, and now you're redoing the show, but, like, who all is working on this? Is it going to have the same, like, vibe? Is it gonna, like, are we now all of a sudden woke, or are we now all of a sudden, like, we're still in early 2000s and still have early 2000s, like, values or whatever? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you. I look at a reboot and try to think, okay, are you just taking it back to the beginning and redoing the show with new actors, or are you gonna try to do a thing like they did with Full House, where everybody's grown up and
because
you're following.
There was the That's So Raven show, and I started to watch that, but I'm like, this doesn't feel the same. You're all old, and I know more about the actors now, which can get depressing. And like, I don't know. New Proud Family is woke. I have seen New Proud Family is woke, which is, like, not a problem. It's just, like, I didn't feel like the original show was woke, and so it feels like a step away from the original show. It's the same way that I feel like, because what I've been seeing of the Proud Family, it feels like there's less like, the original Proud Family felt like kind of a coming of age cartoony sitcom kind of vibe, whereas every clip that I have seen of the new Proud Family feels like a very special episode.
Oh, okay.
And I know that it's still going to be funny. I know that all of this, like, I am just seeing clips on TikTok. They're grabbing the most emotion pulling, like, clips or whatever to put because they want engagement on the internet. But, so I know it's still going to be funny around that, but it's still, like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't watch many reboots, to be honest. I don't think I watch any of the reboots, but the ones that at least look kind of interesting to me are the ones where there is a totally new reason for us to go revisit the family,
Yes.
not just, oh, everybody's grown up.
Yes.
You know, there's got to be a more reason than, oh, everybody's grown up, so hey, look, let's see them as they're grown up. Because if I'm just interested in seeing the actors as they are grown up, then I could just see them in something else. Is the dog trying to help you paint?
Yes. Oh, we're okay. I'm using acrylic marker, so it's drying like as I'm putting it down. But he stepped on it. I don't want it to be wrinkled and have dog paws.
Dog paws.
He moved and laid back down. We're good.
Robin says she misses Blackish and Grownish. Honestly, I never watched either of those shows. I've seen clips, but
I watched one of them, but
I didn't watch either of those shows.
I think I watched Blackish. I think that's the one that I watched.
I think
it was okay.
Those pretty much came around the time that I had decided I'm not really much into sitcoms.
Well,
I used to like sitcoms, but I got to a point where I didn't anymore. And
what makes something a sitcom? Because in my head, something is a sitcom when it has like the set where you know the audience is behind you and you only face the set in this one direction, and there's a laugh track. That's what makes it a sitcom for me.
It's filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Exactly. When you're looking at the set, you know that if you were to look behind you, it's just camera people. There's no rest of the room. Whereas like dramas and stuff, you know, they're in a room, they're moving the camera around the room or whatever. So like the live studio audience kind of set, and then the laugh track is what makes it a sitcom.
I guess technically something like Modern Family or Blackish would be.
Are those like dramas?
No, they're not dramas. It would be dramedies.
Dramedy, yes.
They would be dramedies because there's no laugh track, and there is. But even those I don't watch for a different reason, because a lot of times the humor in those makes me cringe. So I don't. People do embarrassing things and it makes me uncomfortable. So I don't watch that. You know, I get uncomfortable watching people embarrass themselves.
Yes.
In things. And so that's why I ended up not watching sitcoms anymore. And dramedies fall into that same category of people embarrassing themselves. So I didn't really. I did watch Heart of Dixie. Robin is mentioning Heart of Dixie. I did watch Heart of Dixie.
I did not watch that one. I remember Grandma used to watch Matlock.
I didn't watch Heart of Dixie when it was on. I watched it when it came to streaming. Because I was just kind of looking for something to watch, and it was during my my Hallmark movie phase. Mm-hmm. Where I was looking for something to watch and somebody recommended it to me. And so I did watch I didn't watch it all the way through, but I did watch a good bit of it. But some of the characters kind of, like Heart of Dixie, the main character who is supposed to be a doctor, she looks too young to be a doctor to me. Ooh. And that maybe that's just I think that was the beginning of I'm an old lady and these people who are adults still look 16 years old to me. because she definitely did not look old enough to be a doctor, and she didn't act old enough to be. She did a lot of childish stuff where she didn't act old, like a doctor to me. But there were other parts, so I liked other characters on that show other than her. There were like other storylines that I cared about other than her. Robin said she was watching those shows when she had just stopped working because she was having a lot of health problems.
Ah.
She said she watched them on streaming in 29 or 19 or 20. I think I watched it before that. I think. Because I feel like I was still working somewhere else when I watched Heart of Dixie. I think I was still blogging when I watched Heart of Dixie, to be honest.
Blogging? I was a child.
But
Salsa bowl. Wait,
salsa bowl.
There you go.
It looks good.
Thank you. Let's. I'm trying to get the light on it.
You're an
struggling,
artistic
Margaret.
lady. How did that happen?
I don't know. Now I
'Cause
just
you-
have to actually fill in all of the words on the poster.
You didn't do all that arty stuff when you were in school.
I didn't. I was in band because we only had one option. You could either band or art, and I chose band.
Yeah, I tried to get all of y'all to choose band because I didn't want you to regret it. That's one of the things that bothered me about when you guys were in school was that, and I guess there's a reason, but it's like you get to a certain point right at the beginning of middle school or whatever, and you have to
decide your
you have to
life
pick.
path.
You have to immediately pick what you're going to be doing for the next 4 or 5 years, because if you
Hate it.
don't join band right then, you will not be allowed to join band,
Yeah.
because they're not going to back up and start teaching you. So you need to be there to start learning to read music and whatever in middle school, or else you don't get to join band, period.
And
Robin
that,
says artiste.
Thank you.
The same thing with languages and some of the other things, and it's like
Which is frustrating because, like, I am a clear case of that. Of we had to choose, and I chose Spanish, and turns out I'm better at French.
Yep.
But I had to choose.
Yeah, it was frustrating. It was frustrating to me because I feel like I pushed at least a couple of y'all into music when you didn't really want to be into music. But I felt like if you don't try it now, then you won't get this chance later.
Yeah.
And that was the only way.
Lessons and stuff is crazy.
Yeah, we didn't have money to pay for you guys to have lessons and stuff. So if you didn't try it now, then it wasn't happening. So I felt like I wanted you guys to at least have that chance.
Yeah.
So it's just frustrating that that's the way schools work, is that you have to pick right away.
Okay, we're gonna have to wrap this up, and I'm gonna
We
finish the
are.
words at market.
I was hoping to finish this flower so I could show it to you.
So close.
So close. I'm on the last
Robin
one.
says, yeah, that sucks. I wanted to join band, but wasn't able to that year. And after that, it was like, well, I can't do it now. At that age, your brain is not developed. Your parents, if you're like an only child or the first child, it's their first time raising a child, so they don't they're just kind of vibing and winging it, as all parents do. You should not have to make such permanent, it's not permanent, but such consequential decisions, I guess, at that age. It should be more easy to I tried band last year, or I tried band this year. Turns out it's not really my thing. I don't really want to do it. Let me do something else. Or I tried band, but actually I want to try art just to see something. 6th grade should be you try all of them and figure out which one you want.
Or the even more consequential one of, do I think I'm going to go to college? I need to go on this college track, or I'm not going to go to college, so I'm going to go on this vocational track. That's the even worse one to me, because it's you don't know if you're going to go to college. You don't know if you're the type that is suited to college. I still maintain that Chloe should have gone the vocational route and became like a plumber or something.
I
Because
feel
she's
like I
she's
feel like I
good.
should not have
She's
gone to
good at
college.
that kind of stuff, and that's what she should. But she's the only one who actually finished college.
But I feel like I should not have gone to college. All the things that I'm doing right now, I did not need college for.
Yeah,
Like, I don't like running a crochet business. If anything, maybe a couple business courses, but that wouldn't have had to be 4 years. I could have done like a 2-year business course somewhere. I
and your sister Sydney is doing a whole art thing and doing tattoos and stuff like that. She did not need, she could. She's working on an associate's degree now, so all of the 2 years that she spent in working toward a bachelor's is all that was building up debt.
Yep.
You know, your brother, I tried to get him to go to college and he didn't go, but the only thing about it is that I am glad that all of you went and got that college experience. Because I wanted you guys to have that experience of living in a dorm and making friends and the college life, the college social life I wanted you to have, especially since we didn't have the ability to drive you to be in clubs and things like that when you were in high school. So I was really hoping that you would get some of that in college. Your father wanted you guys to go to college because he wanted you to have more earning potential.
Yeah. Which, like, at this point, everybody that was telling us that you were going to make more money going to college, it was all a lie. Like, all a lie. Absolutely. The job market is absolutely crazy. Yay! It looks so good.
So which one is better?
I hold them both up. I think I like the one with the burgundy in the middle better.
I do too. This one here, I like
Yes.
this one better than this one.
Yeah, I don't dislike the other one. I do really still like the other one. The black and burgundy looks very good together, but I like the black and burgundy one a bit more. But what I was saying was I am glad that I got the experience of living in the dorm. I'm glad that I went to college because I made a lot of friends and connections there. But outside of that, like the classes and everything, I could have gone without. Ari says, I honestly would have liked to not have gone to college, though I would regret not meeting my bestie. It's me. I regret not meeting my bestie, but I would have liked to just go into military like I wanted, and then into the workforce. And Robin says, me too. Yeah, like I'm very happy for the friendships and connections that I made in college, but outside of that, like the studying, the classwork, all of that, I feel like I am not using any of that. Which, to be fair, I was going into a very specialized, like I was going for music education and French. So it was like, I'm only going to run into that in certain circumstances.
Yeah.
But the way the job market is, if I were to be a teacher in North Carolina right now, I'd be moving back in like Sydney. I would have no money. We would be absolutely back home.
Yeah.
Like, the teachers are not getting paid. And then French, like, I could study a bit more French and maybe be a translator or something, but like, where is that going to take me? Like, am I translating? Like, also, AI is taking that job. Everybody's using Google Translate. So, like, unless we're in very certain circumstances, no one would need me standing there translating the French.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I would have to move somewhere, I feel.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely have to move. Yeah.
But on that sour note, let's say something happy. I watched the most recent episodes of Game Changer and laughed probably the hardest that I have at a show in a while. I don't know that you would like them, Mommy. Well, let me see. What episodes were they? The episode Count the Rice, I think, was very interesting and fun and doesn't to my knowledge, have anybody that you're not a fan of, except for maybe one person, and they are almost never on screen. Because it has one person that I am not a fan of that I think you might also not be a fan of, but they are like a side bit. They are like almost never there.
Well, I'm writing that down. I am planning to go back and watch the I keep trying to watch Parlor Room because in theory I like the idea that it exists, but I watch the first 10 minutes of every game they play and go, I don't want to watch this.
I only watch episodes with people that I like. Like, if I don't know most of the guests, or I'm not a fan of the game, I just don't watch it.
But there is an episode with Jaquise Neal, and I do know Jaquise Neal from the podcasts that I listen to.
Oh.
And so, I don't watch him on Dropout. I know him from
I know him from Crowd Control.
from the podcast he used to do. He used to do a podcast with 2 other black guys, and now I know him from guest hosting on Daily Zeitgeist that I listen to every single night. I've listened to that show too long because I remember a couple of those people having kids, and now their kids are almost going to middle school, and I'm like,
that's how I feel anytime Rhett and Link mention any of their children. I'm like, your children were just born. They cannot be adults. Your children were just born.
Seriously. But yeah, he's playing Black Card Revoked.
Oh, I watched that episode. That one was good.
I just started watching it, and I had to stop watching it because I had to go do something else. But I only saw them answer like the first question, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I can watch.
Yes,
this.
That's a good episode. And it's got Gianmarco Cerezi in it. I love Gianmarco.
Oh yeah, I know him too. Yeah, so I know 2 people on that episode. So yeah,
you should watch that one. That's a good one.
I was like, yeah, I'll go ahead and watch that one. And I know we got to go, but I forgot that I need to tell you so you don't go and do something foolish. Your mother spent money.
What'd you do?
I bought a copy of Piles.
Wait, which one is that? Which one is that?
That's the card game that we played on BGA where you have the clothing and you're trying to make the sets of clothes.
I love that one. I love that one.
It was on sale on Amazon, so I went ahead and bought a copy.
Yeah, I want to play that one in person because that's another one that is hindered by the fact that it's on a computer because you have to click a pile and wait for it to open up and like wait for someone else to take their turn grabbing something, blah, blah, blah. Nah, I'm about to be, watch your fingers. Watch your fingers. I'm about to be slamming hands.
I'm taking it to Aunt Terry's this weekend for us to give it a try. So it might be a little bit worn out by the time we take it on vacation.
It's gonna be tore up by the time you come back from the cruise.
It's a nice deck. The card box is like this thick, and that's 2 stacks of cards this thick. So there's a lot more pictures that we did not see.
Ooh, I'm excited. Ari said we're gonna be slapping hands. We are.
The art is really nice. I'm
excited to see it. I need to, if I can find time to go to the library or maybe use the printer at work and not tell anyone. I think what I might do is buy a regular deck of cards and print off the cards for Gimme the Brain and just like glue them, glue them to the thing.
You're so bad.
Or maybe put them in card sleeves. That's what they recommend is like you can print it on cardstock and they'll be solid, or you can like cut and glue them to other cards, or you can put them in like card sleeves that are meant for like Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic cards. I'm trying to decide which one I want to do. I might do a combination of I'll get the Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic.
The card sleeves is probably easier.
Yeah, well, I think I'm going to get the card sleeves, but put a regular playing card in the back of the card sleeve just to be more sturdy.
So that you don't have to like do card stock and stuff like that.
Yeah. But cause I miss Gimme the Brain and the fact that you can print all the cards for free. Absolutely.
But you got to get a giant die. Remember we had a big die for Gimme the Brain.
I don't remember that, but getting a big die.
That's the only thing I remember about Gimme the Brain is that we had a big die, not a regular size die. We had a big die.
I mean, getting a big die is not going to be that hard. We might have one in the house already. I've got a big D20. I don't have any big D6s, but getting a big die is
Yeah,
not
we
gonna be
need
hard.
a
Maybe I'll
big
crochet
D6.
one.
A
Maybe I'll
big
crochet
D6.
one.
But can you roll a crochet die?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay,
We gotta get out of here.
go. Yeah, we need to go.
I have to go unwater and then drive to work.
Unwater, is that what we're calling it now?
That's what one of my band directors used
Well,
to say.
I need to unwater too then.
We would be at band camp, and anytime it was time for break, he would say, "Okay, everybody, it's time for break. Go water and unwater."
Oh, I got you. I
Yeah.
got you. Water and unwater. Okay.
That's I
cool.
need to go. I need to go unwater. I need to drive to work, drive to market. So I can
Are
finish
you
this
are you
poster.
beating the Sabres tonight?
I don't think so, because Ronald, I think, still has like 2 or 3 weeks of swim lessons left. So
Well,
Ari
that
and I probably
means
gonna play
that
regular games.
means you can play unhinged.
Wayne
it only-
won't be home
it only takes
until
30 minutes.
9:30.
It only takes 30 minutes. You don't need Wayne.
Well, I wanted him to play it.
Oh, okay. It's only
'Cause I
a
thought it was
30-minute
interesting.
game, though.
Yeah, like Ticket to Ride is a quick
No,
7-minute
it's
game.
seriously only a
Oh, really?
30-minute game.
Okay.
Me and Chloe, we finished it in one night waiting for your father to come home. It's really only a 30-minute game.
Okay. Yeah, I just need him to be in the mood to play it then, and we will knock it out. But we gotta go. Like, comment, subscribe, notification bell. We out of here.
Peace out, y'all.
Bye.